court has been my sanctuary for so long, but that didn't work this time. My only focus was to just survive.
Sometimes you don't realize how important something is until it's no longer there.
I'm playing the best tennis of my life, but I feel nothing.
You know, you just gotta unlock it.
Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another All American Homecoming review. This is the trailer breakdown for season 3, episode 11, entitled After the Love Has Gone. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. If not, just sit back, relax while we get into this thing. Now, it appears that Simone is having a retrospective look within, both personally as well as professionally. And there's a couple of flashbacks that we get within this preview. First, there's a flashback of her and Jordan when they were together, which I thought that was pretty interesting for Jordan, to be in her flashback. But, we really don't know what baby girl is thinking or going through at the moment. And then there's a flashback with her and her aunt and Nate and Keisha. And I wonder if we're going to get a flashback memory of her and Damon. Not that it's needed, but I'm just curious if we're going to get one. Then there's another flashback moment when we see Simone finishing her last radiation treatment and she's ringing the bell. It just appears that Simone is processing a lot during this time. So I really am interested to see everything that she is going through. I also wonder if she is thinking about her relationship journey with Lando. So I wonder if we're going to get a flashback moment with her and him, which I think is starting to play more of a role in Simone's life than she probably thought it would. So I'm really interested in seeing how she navigates her way, because we all know that she definitely does have romantic feelings for Lando. It's just going to be very interesting how it all comes together, especially with us only having 3 episodes left. So we finally see our girl Gabby. Gabby is back and she is looking at JR as if she doesn't want to hear anything that he has to say. And I don't blame her. I really don't. Last week episode, I was one of those people that was saying how JR was walking around as if he wasn't fazed by what he did, as in kissing another woman. He's giving advice. He's, like I said, damn near skipping around campus. He has all this stuff going on. Even if he was trying to take his mind off of the conversation he was going to have with Gabby, he just seemed so incredibly emotionally detached from it that it just didn't sit well with me with, supposedly, him having these strong feelings for Gabby, or he's in love with her, or whatever it's supposed to be. I just didn't get those vibes from him last week. But what's really blowing me in this scene is Cam. And he seems to be on the same exact time as Gabby. And I'm glad that we finally get JR's perspective on the kiss with Keisha, because as of now, we honestly know nothing. We don't know how he feels. We don't know how this has affected him. The only thing that we know is JR hasn't explicitly stated that the kiss meant nothing to him. And like I stated last week, JR is one of those characters that he's going to speak his mind. So if the kiss meant nothing, he would have stated that. And we all know that he obviously did not. So until he makes some clarification, I'm sticking with the fact that the kiss definitely meant something to him. And we also get to hear firsthand what Gabby has to say. And I am so incredibly interested in hearing baby girl's perspective, how this made her feel, especially after she asked JR not to make her that girl, and he indeed did make her that girl. I don't see him coming back from this. I don't see Gabby taking him back. I don't see her trying to rectify or redeem their relationship. I think that she's just going to count her losses, and I could be incredibly wrong, but just based off what we know of her character, Gabby comes off very strong, very independent. She knows what she wants. She knows what she don't want. She knows what she will and won't accept. And I just don't believe infidelity in this way is something that she's going to accept. And then she's young. And I think that's such a strong, narrative to paint. When you're young, you're 21, 22, in no aspect, no point of your life do you have to accept infidelity. But what I'm saying is, when you're that young and you're in college and you're enjoying life, you don't have to deal with that. You do not have to deal with that. You don't have to be so serious about one person either. I'm not saying that you go out there and slang your thing to everybody, open up your legs to everybody. But what I'm saying is you can enjoy dating and just seeing, what you like, what's out there, what personalities you rock with and don't. But when it comes to Gabby, I just can't see her taking JR back, no matter how much he apologizes or seems to be, so distraught, which we know he ain't. But I just don't see her taking him back. Cam, that's a whole nother story, but we really didn't get much from him in this trailer. Now, what I did find interesting is that we get a voiceover of JR stating, "Sometimes you don't realize how important something is until it's no longer there." And I'm curious as to what JR is referring to because it applies to many of their situations. And speaking of situations, Lando and Simone. We see that Simone tells Lando that she's playing some of the best tennis of her life, yet it means nothing. And I honestly think that Simone is in a place where she's trying to find out what's important to her at this moment and what's not. And I'm not sure, how the writers are going to play this until Monday, but it puts me in the mind of just as we grow and mature, there are certain things that we value and place so much emphasis on. And then as life continues to life, we realize that it really doesn't hold as much value in our lives as we once thought. And I'm wondering if Simone is having that epiphany about tennis, because we know that tennis really has been like the nucleus of Simone's life. Everything that she does has been centered around her wanting to be the best tennis player that she can be. And I'm wondering if Simone is beginning to feel that it may not be all of that, and maybe there is more to life that she wants to experience and have come her way other than tennis, because it just takes up so much of her life. And in addition to that, we have this moment, I believe what Lando tells her that she's not numb, she just have to find it, or whatever he speaks to her in this moment. And he reaches for her hand, and I said, okay, we got 3 more episodes, so I'm gonna need y'all to get on the good foot and make this thing happen if that's the direction that we're going in. And honestly, I want to see Simone happy. I know a lot of people don't like Simone. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I do. Okay, I know a lot of people don't like Lando, but I do, and I really do want to see them happy. And I do believe that Simone wants to be with him, and I believe that he wants to be with her. One thing that I will say, I do respect the fact that while he was with Eva, he did not overstep and he did not do anything that would put him in a position to jeopardize his commitment to Eva. And someone did ask me a question, which I'm so thankful, and I'm just gonna put it out there. I love answering the questions, and sometimes people send me some really great questions, and if I feel like it's a really great discussion point, I'll make a video for it. So I do have a few videos coming out for All American All American Homecoming, based on some of the questions that people have DM me. So I greatly appreciate it, because I do love to talk about the show, and being that the show will be unfortunately coming to an end after these next 3 episodes, I still want to talk about it. And it's just a great show, and I'm sad to see it go. But I just hope, that we see Simone nor Lando reject how they feel. Say how you feel, go along with you feel. So I'm really looking forward to episode 11 tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. And I just want to thank you guys for listening. And until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there. Bye.